Hello again, I'm Paul Gannon and from the Gannon's Black Belt Academy. I'm here with Lewis again to do some more grappling things with you and martial arts and mixed martial arts techniques. We're going to do mount today. Now mount is along with side pin. If you're going to get pinned by someone, it's going to be a mount or side pin, so you've got to be expert at getting these things off. And like with side pin, there's two ways of escaping. We can either roll them off us or we can pretty much pull guard. So we're going to start off today with rolling them off us, okay? Bridging and rolling them off, and we're going to look at how we can do that. So we're going to start from, Lewis is going to take the mount here, okay? Now, there's different approaches he can have. Now, if he's sitting up like this, I generally want to get his weight moving forward for most of my escapes, so there's less weight on his hips. So you can either start off with your hands here, but as an actual technique, okay, we can put the knee between the butt and bridge up and bring it forwards. Then we're going to catch the elbow here and the hand here. Now, a simple way of doing that is if his hands are in front, one hand goes on the outside, one hand inside, you lock your hands up just like when we do any clinch positions. We pull it in here real tight, here. Pull it in here real tight. We're going to put the foot there on his foot or his ankle to stop him basing out. Now, we're going to bridge as high as we can, and then we're going to turn towards the side we're gripping. So we bridge up. Now, as we bridge up, his weight should go forward here, and our weight's off the ground. And then we then turn here, and we roll over. And of course, what we're going to do, we're going to sit back here into posture with our head up. So, let me show you that again. I'll move back a little bit so you can see it all in the frame. So, he takes his mount position. He's maybe sitting up. We're going to bring him forwards. I'm going to grip here real tight. Okay. Now his hands might be basing out all over the place, but we're just going to grip it and get hold of it. We're going to put a foot here. Remember, if we don't put the foot here, this is going to happen. If I start to bridge and roll him, he's going to base out of this leg here, straighten out. Now that might give me an opportunity to pull guard, but I want to, for this escape, I want to keep it trapped here. So put my foot here. Now, we're going to bridge up really high first before we roll. And then we're going to look towards that corner with our head. We're going to bridge up and roll here. And now he's got him in closed guard, which is good. Well, it's okay. I've got a good posture, but it's better than being on the bottom. We're going to do that again. But this time, as I roll him, I'm going to try and go to my combat base and keep his guard open. So I bring him forwards. So when we practice this, we're going to grab, we want to pull this in real tight so we can't move it. Trap the foot there, okay? And we're going to bridge up here. And then we sort of look up and drive the hips over. And then I'm going to try and come straight up with my knee here. Again, it's going to take a bit of practice to get that knee up, but you know you're rolling him and you do not want to be in his closed guard and have to this open position. I'll do it from a different angle. If I'm here, okay, Lewis is in this position. Again, I'm bringing him forward. I'm going to grab this arm here. I'm going to trap here. I'm going to bridge up and then roll and try and come up to here. I hope you can see that on the frame. So that's a bridge and roll technique. Now, depending on obviously where his hands are and what he's doing, and that might work, it might not, but you need to have that in your arsenal. The next escape we're going to do is our elbow knee escape, and this I probably use more than bridge and rolling, but you need to have them both down. So elbow knee escape is called that because you're going to essentially get your elbows and your knees sort of together. But like the side pin, it involves you getting on your side. So if we show from the same position we just been in. So he's got a mount here. Okay, now, again, I think I want to generally bring his weight forward. Not always necessary, but I'd rather have his weight forward than him sitting up. So I'm going to bring him forward a bit here. Or I'm going to certainly bridge anyway. I'm going to get two hands. I'm going to put it on his, as low as I can on his leg, ideally on his knee, but not on his hip here. And I want to push. Now at the same time, I want to turn to the side. And I'm going to bridge a little bit before I do it. And then I'm going to turn my foot out, get to my side, and drive his knee here. And then hook that, so I'm in half guard. Then I'm going to turn and do the other side here. And get He's going to sit back, of course, and get posture. Now, I can, of course, then go to a chest sweep if I wish, or another submission. We're going to do Kimura today on that. So let's look at that again. He's in top position here, and I'm going to bring him forwards, maybe, or if he's just sitting up, I'm going to bridge, push on his knee here. Now, when he's upright, it's a lot more difficult. It doesn't matter. I'm going to push here. He's going to try and keep his balance. He's going to pinch his knees in. He doesn't want me to do it. I'm going to work that through here. Now I'm going to push here and get full guard. Okay? Now, I'm in closed guard. We've done chest to chest sweep on one of the other videos, so we're just going to do a Kimura now. Again, I'm going to bring his hands forward for the sake of practicing it. I'm going to sit up, just like with a chest to chest sweep, on my elbow. Keep my legs closed. I'm going to overhook the arm here. But this time I want to hit him with a Kimura. I'm going to grab with this real tight, and I'm going to grab my own wrist here. I'm going to sit back and lift his elbow high and start turning my hips, getting my knee higher and higher, and he's going to tap when he feels it. So, let's go through that again. He's back a bit. He's going to take his mount position here. First thing is, we want to push on that knee, but we're going to bridge. We've always got to bridge and move our hips. So bridge, I'm going to push, and I'm getting to the side. That's really important. I don't want to overly turn, so he takes my back, but I want to push here. I'm straightening my arms to use my mechanical advantage. I'm going to bring this leg up here. Then I'm going to turn the other way, get into the other hip, drive here, and get it out and close guard. He's going to sit back for practice, which is good. I'm going to pull him forward, and I'm going to grab this wrist real tight. I don't have to grab that wrist first. I could sit up first, so he thinks I'm in a chest-to-chest sweep, go for it, and then go for the Kimura. But the base technique is grabbing here, because you don't have to include your thumb, overhook it, grab my own wrist, get this figure 4 shape. Now I'm going to not just sit back and pull the Kimura, I want to turn into him, because then if my leg's high, it's hard for him to sit up, and I lift the elbow higher and higher and higher and higher, and then put a bit of pressure, and he'll get the submission, get the tap there with Kimura. So, he goes back. Let's do it one more time with a other bit of detail. So, mount escape. We could try bridge, and we could try, so we could elbow knee escape, or we can bridge and roll them. But we're going to pull guard in this situation, so we're going to move forwards. We're going to push and bridge, move our hips, push on that leg, straighten it out, half guard, full guard here. We're going to keep him there. We're going to sit up on the elbow, maybe like we're in a chest sweep, but we're going to keep our legs closed, we don't open them. We're going to grab this wrist, grab my own wrist real tight, keep everything tight, sit back, but not just sitting on my back flat. I'm going to rotate, lift his elbow high, and he taps for the submission. Now, you gotta have, we want to be experts and want to be masters at mount escape, whether it's elbow knee escape or whether it's, you know, I'm getting to our knees or we're pulling guard. All right, there's a few more other escapes we can do, but if you get your rolling them over, bridging rolling them down, and the elbow knee escape down, you'll have a really good opportunity to escape people all the time. So we're going to close on that next time. We're going to do some more grappling stuff. Keep practicing. Please watch these 3 or 4 times, and then you'll get in your head. I'll see you next time.